90 millimeters, 120 millimeters. To me, there's a vast difference. I'm going to fit this one at the bottom of my fridge to draw cooler air in, and I'm going to fit another one of these at the top, which I've ordered. It's coming on Wednesday. Another one of the 120 size, so it's got air coming in, being sucked in, and air being blown out, drawn out. You just have to reverse the fan, which other way around. Both of them will have the controller. Both of them will have the controller. Now the one I've got fitted at the moment, let me just show you. There is my controller, but the damn fan's packed up, and in temper I just threw them away. So now I've got the two old ones left from the first one we fitted. Anyway, so this is what they call a rectifier. Now to buy this on its own, on Amazon, you can buy this rectifier on its own. There's a part number for it. Oh, just a minute, what am I doing? It's plugged in. Okay, the rectifier unplugs there. You can buy that on its own from Amazon. I don't know if you can see that. And I've read about it. I've had to Google it and find out what it actually does. But this saves you power, and it also stops any voltage spikes. So all in all, it's a good thing, because it's going to reduce the draw on your batteries, and also maybe it's spiked before, and maybe that's what's ruining my controllers, and maybe that's what's causing the problem, because these are not available on Amazon normally. You know, it's an extra, it's a plus. But anyway, the one I've ordered from Spain is completely different control box, but it's coming, because it's got a plus by it, it's coming with a rectifier. So if you want a rectifier, you've got to make sure you get the one with plus next to it. Okay, here we go. Oops, I just dropped something there. That's the sticky fixes. To stick your controller to your wall if you want to, but I've screwed mine on. I took the cover off the control buttons, and I basically screwed it on. But okay, so there's the power lead. Okay, so that's your power lead, and then at the other end, this one plugs into this connector for this fan, straight into there. 3 pins on this, because the other one, the third one, I found out is actually the gauge, the thermostat. So it's reading the temperature of the fan, as well as the other sensor, which is this one here. This one, you just put, if you look at the back of the fridge, you'll find these condensing fridges, you'll find some fins. So ideally you need to connect that so it's just sticking through the fins, but not touching the fins. So this is the thermostatic cable. When it gets to 20 degrees at the fins, between the fins in the fridge, which is not 20 degrees outside, it's 20 degrees at the fins in the fridge, this is supposed to be put in between the fins, so that it picks up the air temperature around the fins. But obviously if it's touching the fins, it's going to come on earlier, because the fins are going to be hot, you know. So that's basically it. You connect that to that, and then the 2 wires here, they've put a special plug on this one. Normally they're just 2 bare wires like that, like 2 bare wires like that, because of the rectifier being on there. Normally the two wires, bare wires, are actually here. But with this rectifier, I didn't even know about it. That part is £55 on its own at Amazon. I found it. Yeah, so if you search for on Amazon for a Titan fan rectifier, that's what you'll get, and it's 55 quid. I got the fans and that for 27. But this was supposed to be in a returns. This has never been used. There's black paint. You look at the black screw holes. They've never screwed anything into that. That's never been used. It's brand new. It's brand new. You know, I mean, I wanted the 120 fans, 120, but I saw this for 27 quid, and I thought, you know what? It actually said 34, but there was a discount with it. So I took the discount as well with the Amazon thing, and this is what we got. But anyway, so watch this space for the connection of this on the next video. There'll also be another one on this way, like I said, to replace the controller that's there, and also to try and find out why the other one was packing up, you know, because this is a completely different controller to the first one. The other one was a knob. You know, I thought the damp was getting in, because this is like a sealed unit with touch buttons rather than a rotary button. The damp can get in a rotary one. So I thought this was the bee's knees, and this one stopped working. So I don't know. The one I got coming from Spain. This is not the latest, because there's another one. It looks just like this, but this button here says timer, and you got some arrows at the side which point to the thing, and you get 3 different modes. You get timer mode, auto mode, and manual mode. With this one, all you get is auto mode and manual mode. So I don't know how you get the one with the timer on, but people on the YouTube are showing the same buttons but with a timer button, timer function. The timer function button is there, which you do need. The one I've ordered from Spain, I need to show you this, because the one I've ordered from Spain, it seemed to be one off on its own. But just let me show you. I'll get it on my phone, and I'll show you what I've ordered from Spain. The controller looks completely different. Just let me bring my pictures up, see if I took a picture of it. If not, I'll have to log into my Amazon account. Photos. I'm going the wrong way, I'm going the wrong way. I'm still going the wrong way. That's too far back. There it is. So if you look at that, you see above the picture it says 120. Well, that's a bigger fan than the small ones I've got there. But I don't know that you can see it. I'll bring it up to the camera as best I can. In fact, I can try and look at the back of the camera so that you can see. Totally different controller. I've never seen one like this. Maybe you might be able to blow it up or something. I don't know. But that's a completely different type of controller to anything that I've seen. But the American one I saw is the same controller as the silver one you've just seen, but the timer is used, is energized by what would be the manual button on mine, and it exercises the timer. But you got 4 hours, 3 hours, hang on, 10 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour and 30 minutes. That must just be a manual push button, or that they must light up round there. You press plus or minus once you get into that mode. There's a timer button there, look. This is different, a different one. But nowhere else in the world have they got this controller. They've only got this one on the Spanish website. So this is what I'm looking forward to seeing, and I'm hoping, because this will be the third type of controller I've had. I'm hoping that this one don't let me down. You know, Spain being a hot country anyway, I believe that they probably would have the best faster than what we would get in the UK, because we're always last to get everything in the UK. I remember the last time when I ordered the twin fan with the touch buttons, I had to order it from Germany. You couldn't get it from UK. Months and months and months and months it was before they became available in the UK. So I ordered it from Germany. But I've been in contact with Titan, a lad at Titan, quite a pleasant lad to speak to, but via email, to see if I could get some of these fridge fans to, you know, off them to demonstrate. Because I saw the guy on YouTube this afternoon. They give him a vent fan for his skylight, so he could fit the vent fan in the skylight with a remote control. They gave him a 90mm fan, and also they gave him the 120mm fan. I don't believe they give him a 141. But you know, I'm a loyal customer to these. I've been using their stuff since 2016, and I haven't had a lot of trouble. Trouble when I fitted it the first year. It's always the second year it doesn't work. You know, and I went away last year. It was working,